She seems like a sweet girl, but honestly, I don't think you should be friends with her. Like, if she's like, you know, falling out with all those people and putting all their business on the internet type shit, like, whatever. Yeah, I made a mistake fucking trying to be that bitch friend. Like, literally. So, whatever. That situation happened, and I'm trying to think about the fucking other shit that has happened. The catch situation happened, like, it's been so much fucking shit. Like, the most alarming shit was the John shit, though, because that was when I really was like, yo, like, you're tweaking. I had a real, oh yeah, the receipts from the fucking conversation. She was fucking texting me the next day, hella apologetic, and I was like, look, I will be your friend as long as you're trying to work on yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? I just was like, she wasn't trying to like work on herself as a person. Like, one of the fucking weird ass things that she would do was like, that really pissed me off was like, I would be eating food. This is hella random, but like, it's true. Like, I would be eating food and she would be like, ew, that's fucking disgusting. Why the fuck are you eating that? And I would be like, girl, that's rude. Like, did your mother not teach you common fucking respect? Like, I'm eating my food right here. Can you not say that? And I would be like, can you not say that? And she'd be like, no, I'm never going to change. That's just who I am. If you don't like it, I don't care. I've lost friends over that. I don't really care. If I think the food looks nasty, I'm going to say it looks nasty. And I would be like, bitch, are you fucking 3 years old? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I literally called my fucking mom right after that. And I was like, this bitch is like 30 fucking 5. Acting like a child. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was just childish. This girl named Cass, who's like her best friend. What happened with you and Cass? Like, why did y'all get into this huge argument? She's like, I don't know. I don't know. She was drunk. She started tripping. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm like, bitch, you're a fucking liar, bro. I know that shit ain't true with you, bro. Because you be doing hella fucking shit. Sorry. So whatever. I see Cass out like the next day. Like, no, not the next day, probably like 3 days later. And I'm like, yo, like, what happened with you and Danny? Like, you know, she told me that, you know, she doesn't remember what happened, and it was all you, and you were acting crazy and you're belligerent. And she's like, no, that's not what the fuck happened. Like, that's not what happened at all. What Cass told me was that Danny, they went to dinner with this guy who knew John. The guy John. Remember the guy John who I said she's fucking hallucinating about? Bro, Cass is like, we go to dinner with this random guy who like knows John. And Danny is like, please bring John up so we can talk about John. Like, I want to know, like, who's he fucking with? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, all this shit. So Cass brings up John at the dinner, like, so, like, what's up with you and John? Trying to be a good friend. And Danny is like, why the fuck would you bring him up? Why the fuck would you bring him up? And Cass was like, I guess they got into some huge argument. Cass was like, you're fucking crazy. Danny was like, don't fucking call me crazy. Don't call me crazy, blah, blah, blah. Like, da-da-da-da, whatever the case. She fucking spazzed on her. They fell out. And I tell Cass, and I'm like, honestly, like, I need to start distancing myself from this girl because she's fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, you're fucking wild, bro. So it was just all of those things fucking accumulated. And then, like, the final thing that we quit talking about was literally so small, which is why the fact that all of this is happening, it just goes to show you that the bitch literally only is doing all this. Like, I don't even know why she's fucking taking it so fucking far. I don't know why she took it to the internet. We did not have a falling out, bro. We did not fucking fall out. I moved. I asked her to help me move. She didn't come help me move. I was like, okay, whatever. You fucking didn't help me move, whatever. I was irritated as fuck about it though, because I would help her all the fucking time with YouTube. Like, every time we kicked it, she would be like, can we do a YouTube video? Can we do a YouTube video? Can we do a YouTube video? And I would be like, damn, bitch, like, can we just fucking hang out? And that was when it clicked in my head. Like, I really feel like she's using me for fucking views. Like, bro, come on. Like, she's using me for fucking clout, bro. Like, come on. Let's just be real. Like, what the fuck it is. I would ask her to take pictures of me for Fashion Nova. in exchange for me like doing her YouTube videos. But like she would be busy, like she'd be like, oh, I'm busy. Keep in mind, she doesn't do anything, she's not fucking busy. But every time we would kick it, she would be like, oh yeah, let's do a YouTube video, blah blah. And of course in the bio, oh, this with Winter, this with Winter, this video with Winter, whatever. Then she asked me to do the podcast, which I kind of did feel bad about, because she was like, hey, like I'm trying to do my podcast again, can you be my first person? And I was like, sure. Look, I was like, sure. Then I'm sitting back thinking, I'm like, bro, like I'm linking myself too much to this, like, out of this. Like I really, reason why I was trying to get away from her was because she was too much drama. Like I didn't fucking want to be in drama, and she brought all her drama to the fucking internet, and I did not want to be linked to that kind of image. And here I am being linked to that kind of image the fuck again. I felt bad about the podcast because like I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But I had just felt bad about saying no. So finally I'm just like, look, girl, like I really don't want to do this shit. I'm trying to get the fuck away from the BGC shit. And like I'm just trying to rebrand. I thought that she would kind of be more understanding, because the way I said it was really like telling her the truth. I was like, look, I'm just trying to get away from that. But really, bitch, you're crazy, and I really need to stop being fucking linked to you, like, period. So whatever. That happened, and then I had my housewarming, and we hadn't like really talked in like, I don't know, like 2 weeks, like since I had moved into my new place. And I felt kind of bad because I didn't invite her to my housewarming, and I wasn't going to invite her to my housewarming because I really was trying to distance myself from her. But then I started feeling kind of bad. So I was like, fuck, let me just invite Danny. Like, you know, like maybe we could just be friends from a distance. You feel me? So I text her and I'm like, hey, like, can you come to my housewarming party? And she's like, no, I can't because you just told me 2 hours before. And I was like, okay, great. Like in my head, I'm like, bitch, I do not want you to fucking come anyways. Like I don't want shit to do with you. Like I literally fucking don't. Somebody said, she's saying you lied about having coronavirus. I'm on video getting, what? Okay. It's the delusion. Anyways, so I don't know, like I really am like kind of upset that I had to like get on here and like really do this, because I don't fucking want to be the type of person that like even when me and my friends, like I have had my friends that I've been friends with for fucking years, and we be arguing, we be falling out, and we be getting right back cool. Like, you feel me? Like we go through shit, and not one time has me and my friends ever took no shit to the internet. Like literally never took no fucking shit to the internet at all. And she's just fucking crazy, bro. Like, she posted a fucking 2 hours who, at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to talk about this shit again. I'm never in my, like, honestly, I don't even want no new friends, like, that have any type of social media shit, because it's just too fucking much. But whatever. We didn't even have a bad falling out for this reason. I literally was so fucking... No, I didn't take it to the internet first. She took it to the internet first. And I literally texted her and I was like, why the fuck are you bringing shit to the internet? We did not even fall out bad. We didn't even get into an argument. There was no argument. We didn't even get into shit. I quit fucking with her because she's fucking crazy. And I had to separate myself from her because I didn't want it to go to the fucking internet. And now here it is. Like, now here it is. But that's all I have to fucking say. Like, I don't have shit else to say. I'm not going to explain nothing else. I just told the real ass fucking story. Like, I have receipts with my fucking mother, how I felt about the situation. I was never mean to that bitch. I was never a bully to that bitch. Of course, she's going to, like, fucking try to run with that narrative because her whole fan base is BGC people. And that's all BGC people can ever say about me, because that's how I looked on fucking TV. Like, literally, I was never mean to the bitch.